Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to tell you today about how a heroic South African woman has been set free. She's called Lion Mama, and rightfully so. Her real identity and name is being protected because she was in the Eastern Cape province. That was her home in South Africa, in a village in the Eastern Cape province. Well, she had received news from an 18-year-old cousin of one of the perpetrators, and I got to have thumbs up to the perpetrator's cousin for doing the right thing and not protecting a family member in this situation. But she received news from the 18-year-old cousin of one of the perpetrators, and these three perpetrators were raping her 27-year-old daughter, and they were taking turns. It was just a sick, sadistic, evil situation. Well, when she received the news that this is a poor village in the Eastern Cape province where most people there didn't own a car, cars were not prevalent in that particular area, as in some South African townships. And what she did though was she got a kitchen knife and she ran 3 kilometers, which is about 2 miles. And she ran 2 miles and went to the unoccupied house where she was told her daughter was, and she stabbed one of the attackers to death. And she fought all 3 of these attackers off. She stabbed one of the attackers to death, and the other 2 she stabbed unconscious. Okay, so she killed one of the evil people, and she knocked out the other 2. And she called the police, but she was arrested by the police on murder charges. The prosecution was originally gonna press charges on her for this, which they shouldn't have. And this was just a sick situation because she's a hero. She doesn't need to be vilified. But there was this lady named Natalie Kendrick from South Africa, and she set up a crowdfunding page, which is basically South Africa's version of GoFundMe page. Well, Natalie Kendrick raised enough money to get her a defense attorney, and the prosecution has dropped the charges. So I'm glad the prosecution has dropped the charges, and props to people who protested for her release because this needed to happen. Okay, those 3 rapists were evil people, and 2 of these rapists are going to be standing trial soon in court, and more than likely they're going to get convicted. So, and she doesn't see herself as a hero. This lady says any other woman would have done that for their daughter, and to be honest with you, in that situation, I hope so. You know, that it's a sick and sadistic crime with what those 3 evil idiots, evil perpetrators did. So, everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.